What joy of missing out means? Joy of missing out is opposite of fear of missing out. You must find joy in missing out if you want to find the best pet, because disruptors are never followers. Value your time to know to make right decisions and selection in everyday choices. Be careful what are you putting in your head. Your expectations and your life is like order from Amazon. Don't put any anxiety or fears or doubts in what you want to accomplish for yourself and for those that you love. A life is like order from Amazon. You are expecting the outcome. You know it's on its way. Change isn't easy because, as John Azarov said, the only being that likes change is wet baby. Everyone else are stuck in their old habits, beliefs, in old way of thinking and doing. Be careful and watch on your thoughts. Your thoughts eventually create your reality. The power of repetition is enormous, because if you want to rewrite all old programming, you have to be repeat the new story. You have to change the script, the scenario, in a way you want it to be. Your time here is valuable. Your time here is precious. Don't waste any second on fears, on doubts, on anxieties. Also, don't bully yourself if you are right now going through those emotions, because all experiences are shaping you. Your story is your purpose. Don't be ashamed of your story, no matter how hard that story looks to you. Beliefs can be changed. The power is in repetition. Rewrite any story, rewrite the outcome. Set boundaries. Empathy empathy without boundaries is equal self-destruction. So set boundaries. It's great if someone is throwing stones at you. Don't feel self-pity. Use the stones to build something. Use the stones thrown at you to make the bridge to extraordinary story. Nothing has been sent on your way without higher reason. We are only channels for higher purpose to express through ourself. Self is storyteller, like pen in God's hand. You are pen in God's hand. Use the story you want to change and use the power of repetition. For example, for abundance, you can use I am now writing in my subconscious mind the idea of God's wealth. God is the source of my supply, and all my needs are met at every moment of time and point of space. God's wealth flows freely, joyously, and ceaselessly into my experience. And I give thanks for God's riches forever flowing into my experience. That's Joseph Campbell's rewriting, reprogramming some subconscious mind for abundance. There are many, 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 many. Same or just as good as this one is. Never blame others. Others have been sent to you for you to learn. Everyone is doing their best from their level of consciousness. When you find the way to forgive, you are opening the door for all your blessings. Forgiveness is power. When you forgive, it doesn't mean that you are wrong. It simply means that you value the person more than any challenge between you. What keeps people in trap are ego. Ego's games. I am right, you are right. Why should I say I'm sorry? The other person usually thinks the same. Why should I say I'm sorry? And some situations between people can last years and years without no one realizing that they are in ego trap. As the saying goes, when you don't forgive, it's like you drink the poison and expect the other person to die. When you forgive, you're healing yourself. If the others knew better, they would do better. They were just running their programs from their limited beliefs, from what they have learned, and usually it was wrong. People have stories about relationships, people have stories about success, people have stories about what's possible and what isn't. All that are individual constructions of the mind. All brains are same. Everyone's gifted with the same tools. The question is, what are we doing with our gifts? Expectations create the outcome. Always for you and for the one that you love, expect the best. I like your waiting order from Amazon. Expect the best and have no doubts in the outcome. As I said, if you're doubting, how can ever you expect others to believe?